Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out episodes 19 and 20 of the Apothecary Diaries. So last couple of episodes, we basically were told who Maomao's real father is. I'm still trying to figure out what the end game goal of everything is. Perhaps her father's trying to just get her back and have a relationship again. I don't know. Locken comes across as very scummy, but again, I don't think we've actually seen him do scummy things. He just really comes across as scummy. So I wonder if this is some kind of misdirect. Maybe he could be a better person than we think he is, but the whole situation's really messy though. So it would be interesting to see if it is something a bit more wholesome than it is, but I don't want to get too deep into my conspiracy theories, so we're just going to dive on in. But guys, feel free to check out my YouTube memberships. They're only $1 and you get early access to episodes like these and also full reactions too.
どうしました？
前に倉庫でぼやがあったろ。
お
お。同じ日に別の倉庫で盗みがあったみたいなんだ。
Right, so now we got different stories leaking into future episodes.
食中毒？
鉱物の海藻に当たったまんま意識が戻んなくて。
Oh, that's a different case we worked on.
ぼやと同時に起きた窃盗。倉庫の管理者は同じ時期に食中毒で不在。偶然にしては不可解だ。
So we needed people out of the way so that we can loot the warehouse.
ただ女にしては上背があってなんか薬の匂いがしたそうだ。
Oh, is it what's her face that has the weird attitude?
さっき挙げた事故や事件の他に何か不可解なことはなかったでしょうか？
そう言われてもな。
There's definitely a whole other plot that we don't know a whole lot about. Like we have the events, but we don't know why these events are occurring.
Huh?
Eh?
He wants in. He wants to solve the mystery too.
一つの事件を確実にというより、いくつか罠を仕掛けてどれかが成功すればよいという具合にも見えます。
It is really interesting how these events on their own are worth looking into, but they're just surface level things. There's something beneath all of it. There's a reason why they all happened.
もしかしてそれをくれるというのか？本当か？嘘じゃないだろうな。
いるか？
いります。
It's like a super rare find for her. Now that I'm in the TCG world, it's like finding an SP, a signed card.
ここまで手をかけて盗んだ細具が使われるとすれば、祭事でもそれなりの規模。
Yeah, so what kind of ceremony were they trying to do? Assuming they got the tools to do a ceremony.
中央の祭壇の上にはヒレが垂れ下がっていて、毎回柱を下ろして祝いの言葉を足していくんだ。
So, could these events be a diversion while a ceremony was being performed? Could it have been a wedding, maybe?
すみません。この会場で次に祭事が行われるのはいつですか？
いつって？
Oh, so the ceremony hasn't taken place yet. Oh, not a diversion, but it's all coming together for a setup.
ダメだ。
緊急事態です。
お前のような下女が祭事に口を出す気か。
Yeah, she's no authority. She can't get in.
もしかしてそういうことですか？なるほど。あなたは私を邪魔してことが。
Oh, that's clever.
つまり工作した輩とつながっているとか。
Oh. Holy shit. I was not expecting that.
お前のような小娘の言葉を信じろというのか。
では、私の言葉ならどうだい？
Uh-oh. She's been avoiding him all this time.
誰がいるのか見たくもない。こんな測ったようなタイミングで。いや、今はそんなことを気にしている場合じゃない。
I mean, he does come across as very smart too. Like, I wonder if Locken is considered smarter than Maomao. Something gonna happen? Oh. She was right.
なんでこんな状況になっている？
jinshi様。
I was gonna say, I was like, is that Jinshi? He has his hair up. So it was Jinshi in there.
どうしてjinshi様がここにいるんだろ なんでそんな顔をしているのだろう。
It's over. He's in love with her now. It's game over. It's been game over for a while, but that's crazy that we were this close to finding out this information prior, but we just didn't. The show likes to do that a lot. It just likes to keep in the slightest bit of information away. And I'm not sure why he has that look on his face. Yeah, and then you just don't know if this entire thing was pre-planned, because Maomao was thinking that it's pretty coincidental that he just happened to show up. But you wouldn't think that Locken and Jinshi are on like the best terms. They're not enemies per se, but it feels like they're like at least adversaries. It's just interesting that he would permit Maomao to do that, to save Jinshi. But then again, I don't know what he would gain from killing off Jinshi. I don't know. Again, there's so like I have so many questions, and because we don't even know what the ceremony was about, who stands to gain anything from anything. And I said this last episode too. Every time we get like a couple of answers, you know, we get like twice as many questions. And then now this time they're like, oh yeah, all those things that happened, we're gonna connect them all now, and we're gonna show you the reason that they all happened. And then I don't feel like I have learned any more, really. Now I feel like I know less. Every episode that it happens, I feel like I know less. So I guess that's just the formula of the show. It's aggravating, but it keeps us going, I guess. But okay, we won't waste any more time. We'll just jump into episode 20 here.
一体どういうことだ。ません。
そりゃ主人が危険にさらされればね。
Yeah. Why is she getting yelled at?
そのどれもが誰かの思惑で起こされたと。
おそらくは。
So I wonder if Jinshi's assassination was like the main goal.
彫金細工師によって作り直されたのです。もしこの金具が熱で壊れるようになっていたとしたら、
I would then question how if the metal worker died of natural causes.
しかし祭事で事故が起きれば職人も不審に思います。その前に消してしまえば依頼人の名も低温で
If he was eliminated.
少なくとも死んだ職人に金具の製作を頼んだ人間はその技術が何であるか知っていた。
I was thinking that too. They would have to also know what metals to use in order to order it that way. Too many questions. Too many suspects.
例の事件、水霊という幹女が関係していたんだが、
やはり水霊か。
死体で見つかったよ。
Oh, wow. People are already on the move.
でもあの時の試すような口ぶり。
ここに朝顔を植えるわ。
Maybe she left a clue.
水霊を検視したいかんとお話がしたいのです。死体置き場で。
お前は何を笑って。
Oh god. What if she was just taking something that makes her look dead, and then we can bring her back?
水霊じゃない。
Oh. I was expecting it to be empty.
毒の正体を解明するために死体を切り刻もうとは考えもしなかった。水霊もそれを見越していた。
Wow, that would have been a gamble.
持ち出す必要はありません。
どういうことだ。
Yep, she just woke right back up.
別の死体が入った棺桶を代わりに置き、業者の格好に変装して出て行った。
Yeah, I'm wondering who's helping her.
代わりの死体が燃やされた後なら完全勝利だったはずですが。そんな真似はさせない。
Not on my watch.
こんな人物がさっさとくたばっては面白くないだろう。
Tries to pick your brains. But why though?
ローラン様。
It'd be crazy if she was the one trying to kill off Jinshi.
変人こと、羅漢のこともある。
Yeah, there's so many moving pieces to all this. I don't think it's Locken. I don't think he's behind everything, particularly with the Jinshi's assassination attempt.
ええ、あなた様と同じ19です。
宦官人士は24だが。
That's an interesting piece of information. He's kind of keeping up a facade of some sort. It's like a status symbol.
ローラン妃はかなりの洒落者で、髪も化粧もコロコロ変わる。
訪れるたびに妃が誰かわからなくなり混乱するそうだ。
See, I would like that. I like, when girls are more expressive with the way they look, experiment with different looks and everything like that. I'm down with that.
高級ですか？
What's going on?
ああ、玉葉妃の月の道が途絶えているらしい。
月の道、すなわち妊娠の可能性があると。
Oh, another baby on the way.
アード王妃の件でも思ったが、ただの公職親父じゃないのかもしれない。
That must be an interesting situation too, if we have multiple concubines with a baby each, but then if that concubine has multiple babies, that must make things a bit more complex too, in terms of like line of succession, assuming you've got some boys there in the mix. Yeah, I actually thought we would make a bit more progress than this on this storyline, which then ended up branching out into a couple of different ones, and then we got a new one. We got new developments. Perhaps I have finally learned my lesson in thinking that these new episodes are going to give us some closure on anything, and just expect that we're only going to be getting small bits of information at a time, and then I shouldn't be surprised when we start forking into another direction with the story, or at least all of a sudden there's another dynamic happening elsewhere, which may or may not be important to our main situation, and it also may or may not be linked to our main situation episodes later. I was just thinking about what the ceremony was supposed to be for Jinshi, but perhaps it's just because Maomao did mention that he does do ceremonies on a regular basis. Maybe it has something to do with him being a eunuch, so perhaps it doesn't need to be explained. But that was an interesting development with the girl that brought herself back to life. Basically, there has to be a reason why she did all of that, and I don't think it's because of her own reasons. Basically, I think she did all that for somebody else, or someone else instructed her to do all that. Though I think for her to do all that, she must have some personal stake in the game. There has to be some extra incentive other than just it's her duty to do it. So I'm thinking it has something to do with the other concubine, Lulan. First of all, we don't know anything about her, and it did do a quick cut over to her once we were kind of talking about motives and things like that, so I kind of feel like that was our little hint right there. She did look at Jinshi a certain way when they saw each other initially. Maybe it's some kind of, I don't know if it's like a jealousy kind of thing. It could be a jealousy sort of thing. I was thinking, what if she wants Jinshi, can't have Jinshi, so just removes Jinshi so that no one can have him or something like that. Or because the emperor doesn't spend much time with her, as it was stated, maybe she's jealous that Jinshi, is maybe held in higher regard than she is. Maybe it's that kind of trifecta between her, the emperor, and Jinshi. So I don't know. I feel like I'm definitely reaching here, but these are the only dots I can connect because this show only gives you so many things to connect. But anyway, another fun couple of episodes. It looks like we have 2 more filming sessions with this and then we're done. So maybe we can now start talking about where we go next. So we'll more than likely start a conversation about that here pretty soon, because I like to kind of get that ball rolling a bit before we actually finish filming and editing and stuff like that. So, but anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the reaction, and that's it for me, and I'll see you next time.